Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to tell you about the file management of Windows 10.
Windows File Management. File Management. File management helps you to organize and keep track of your files in the computer. There are thousands of files stored in the computer, and every file has a name called file name. File management helps to manage these files according to their name, format, size, date, etc., so that they are easier to find when you need them. Files. All the work that you do in a computer is stored in the form of file. A file contains anything such as drawing, text and picture created using a software. It is a collection of data and information. A file can be a document file when you write in it. A file can be a picture file when you draw and color in it. Whatever it is, the computer stores your work as a file. Every file has its own unique name. No two files of the same name can be saved at the same location in the computer. Your computer represents files with icons. By looking at a file icon, you can tell what kind of file it is. There are various types of files: document files, spreadsheet files, image files, audio-video files, and so on. Folders. You know that every work you do in the computer is stored in the form of file. There are thousands of files stored in the computer. If you want to find out a particular file out of those 1,000 files which are stored in the computer, it will take a lot of time and energy. So these files may be organized into folders. In the computer, a folder is a location for organizing your files. A similar group of files saved together under a common name is called a folder. A folder can also have its unique name. There cannot be two folders of same name in a particular location. Subfolders. Most folders contain files, but some folders contain additional folders, which we call subfolders. Subfolder is a folder within another folder. A folder in a computer is also represented by an icon. By looking at these icons, you can differentiate between the folders. An empty folder, a folder containing files. A folder containing subfolders. Parts of a folder. You can double-click the folder icon to open it and see what is inside. When you open a folder, it opens in a window. A window is a rectangular area used to display the contents of an application or folder. In addition to displaying the contents of the folder, a folder window has a variety of parts that are designed to help you to work with files and folders more easily. Let's have a look on the various parts of folder window. File tab, forward and backward button, navigation pane, status bar, tabs, ribbon, address bar, search box, folder, files. Understanding disks and drives. Your main hard disk is called a non-removable disk because you can't just pop it out of the computer by pressing any button. Other types of disks are called removable media because you can pop them in and out of the computer quite easily. Pen drives, CDs, and DVDs are examples of removable media. Your files and folders are stored on a hard disk in your computer or on some kind of removable media. Hard disk can be divided into several logical drives which are named with a letter, then a colon. A. The floppy drive is normally A and the second floppy drive is B drive. In olden days, our first computer was a dual floppy computer. C. The hard drive is C if you only have one hard drive. D. Your CD or DVD drive uses the next letter after all of your hard drives, so it will be D if you only have one hard disk. USB drives and other removable drives are assigned a letter each when they are connected. A path is a route the user must follow to reach a particular folder or file in the drives. A path always starts with a drive letter. Example C: :/windows/calculator.exe is the path of the file that starts calculator. File Explorer. The File Explorer plays a key part in your Windows 10 experience. It is used for viewing files and folders in an hierarchical order. It is very helpful for efficiently organizing files and folders that are stored in different disk drives, hard disk of a computer. You can move, rename, and delete files in the File Explorer. Click on Start button to open Start menu. Click on File Explorer icon. You can also open File Explorer from taskbar. This PC window will appear. The main function of File Explorer is to browse, open and manage the files and folders stored on your hard drive. Across the top of the Explorer window is the ribbon. Just below the ribbon is the address bar. It indicates the location on your hard drive that is currently being viewed within the main window. Depending on your settings, you may also have a navigation pane running on the left side of the window. This can be used as a way of quickly jumping between your libraries and favorite folders. The right pane displays the contents of the folder or drive that is selected on left side pane. You can also use the right-hand side to preview a file without having to open it. This can show images and documents that you have created. There are two signs, expand and collapse, in front of a disk drive or folder name. A greater than indicates that the folder contains subfolders. If you click greater than sign, it shows the subfolders inside, and at the same time, the greater than sign changes to a below sign. This process is called expanding of a folder. If you click below arrow sign, which is in front of a folder, the expanded subfolder collapses back. To display the folders within a folder, click on the greater than sign beside the folder. The subfolders appear. The greater than sign beside the folder changes to a below arrow sign. This indicates that all the folders within the folder are displayed. You can click a below arrow sign to once again hide the folders within the folder. To display the contents of a folder, click the name of the folder in left pane. Right pane displays the contents of the folder. When you finish using File Explorer, click Cross to close the window. Viewing files and folders. You can view the files you create as well as those you download and copy to your computer that gets stored on your hard drive. There are 5 main folders in Windows 10 in which your files are saved by default: Documents, Pictures, Music, Videos, and Downloads. Whenever you create and save a document file, it gets stored in Documents folder. Whenever you save any picture from digital camera or scanner or internet, it gets stored in Pictures folder. Whenever you save any music file, it gets stored in Music folder. Whenever you save any video file, it gets stored in Videos folder. Whenever you download any file from internet, it gets stored in Downloads folder. If you want to open or work with these files, you first need to view them. Click on Start button to open Start menu. Click on File Explorer icon. This PC window will appear. This area shows the main folders in Windows 10 in which your files are saved by default. This area displays the hard drives, CD-ROM, DVD drive, and other removable drive available on your computer. Double-click on any folder or drive to open it. To view the contents of a CD-ROM or DVD drive, make sure you insert the CD-ROM or DVD disk into drive before continuing. Windows displays the contents of the folder including subfolders. You can again double-click on the subfolder to view your file. The name of the folder, the contents of which you are currently viewing, always appear at the end of the file path in the address bar. Changing the view of files and folders. You can view the files and folders in different ways and arrange them according to your choice. Large icons or extra large icons. The images on a folder icon are displayed in thumbnail view. It enables the users to identify quickly the contents of the folder. Medium-sized icons view. It displays your files and folders as small icons. The file name is displayed under the icon. Small icons view. It displays more information about the file. List view. It displays the contents as a list of files or folder names preceded by small icons. Details view or content view. It gives us detailed information or content view about files, including name, type, size, and modified date. Open the folder containing files. In the example, files are in large icons view. Click the View tab. Click on More button in the Layout section. Windows displays the Layout gallery. Click on the view you want to set for files and folders. Windows changes the file view. In this example, we have changed large icons view into list view. Selecting files and folders. While working with files and folders, you will often need to select the files so that Windows 10 exactly knows the ones with which you want to work. Selected files appear highlighted on your screen. Although you learn specifically about selecting files in this section, the technique of selecting folders is exactly the same. Selecting one file. Open the folder containing file. Click on the file you want to select. The file is highlighted. Selecting multiple files. Open the folder containing files. Click the file you want to select. Press and hold down the Control key as you click each file you want to select. Selecting a group of files. Open the folder containing files. Position the mouse pointer slightly above on the left of the first file in the group. Click and drag the mouse pointer down to the right until all the required files in the group are selected. Selecting all files. Open the folder containing files. Click on Home tab. Click on Select All. Windows selects all files in the folder. You can also press Ctrl+A to select all files. Creating a new file or folder. You can instantly create, name, and store a new file in the location you want without starting a program. You normally create a new file by opening the appropriate programs, pulling down the File menu or File tab, and then choosing the new command. However, creating a new file without starting a program allows you to focus on the organization of your files rather than the programs you need to accomplish your task. To create a new file, follow the given steps. Open the folder in which you want to create a file. Click on Home tab. Click on New Item. A menu will appear. Click the type of file you want to create. Note, if you click on Folder, Windows creates a new subfolder. An icon for the new file appears in the folder. Type the name you want to use for the new file and press the Enter key from the keyboard. Creating a folder on the desktop. You can create your personal folder by your name on the desktop to save your files in it. Right-click the mouse on a blank area of your desktop. A menu appears. Click on New. A sub-menu will appear. Click on Folder. An icon for the new folder appears on the desktop. Type the name you want to keep for the new folder. Press Enter key from the keyboard. Renaming a file or folder. You can rename a file to describe the contents of the file in a better way. Renaming a file can help you quickly in locating the file in future. You can rename folders in the same way you rename files. You should rename only those files which you have created. Open the folder that contains the file you want to rename. Click the file you want to rename. Click on Home tab. Click on Rename. A text box appears around the file name. Note, you can also press F2 key from keyboard after clicking File to rename it. Type a new name for the file and then press the Enter key. A file name cannot contain /, double quotes, greater than or smaller than symbols or exclamation mark characters. If you change your mind while typing a new file name, you can press the Escape key to return to the original file name. The new name appears under File icon. Copying or moving a file or folder. You can copy or move a file on a pen drive, memory card, removable disk, or to a new folder on your computer. When you copy a file, the file will remain in its original location and also appear in the new location. When you move a file, the file will get removed from its original location and appear in the new location. You can use the same steps to copy or move a folder. Open the folder containing the file you want to copy or move. Select the file or folder. Click on Home tab. Click on Copy or Cut. You can also use Ctrl+C for copy and Ctrl+X for cut as a keyboard shortcut. Navigate the folder where you want your file to be pasted. Click on Home tab. Click on Paste. You can also use Ctrl+V for paste command. Windows copies or moves the file in the desired location. In this example, we have copied the file. The file will remain in its original location and also appear in the new location. Opening a file with a different program. You can open a particular file with a different program. This enables you to use the features of other programs to work on the file. For example, when you double-click a picture file, it may open it in the Photos app. However, you may prefer to open the file in MS Paint or some other program like Photoshop so that you can edit the picture. Open the folder, click on the file. Click on Home tab, click the arrow of Open. Click on the program you want to use. Windows opens the file in the program you choose. In this example, we have chosen Paint program to open an image file. Deleting a file or folder. You can delete the file or folder that is no longer required in the memory of the computer. Whenever you delete any file or folder, it goes into recycle bin. If you want to delete the file permanently, you have to delete it from Recycle Bin. Make sure you delete only those documents that you have created yourself or that someone else has given to you. Do not delete any of the Windows 10 system files or any files associated with its programs, otherwise your computer may develop a problem. Open the folder that contains the file you want to delete. Click on the file you want to delete. Note, if you want to remove more than one file, select all the files you want to delete. Click on Home tab, click on Delete. The file disappears from the folder. Note, another way to delete a file is to click and drag it to the desktop Recycle Bin icon. Still, another way to delete a file is to select the file and press Delete key from the keyboard. Restoring a deleted file. As told earlier, the file you delete goes into Recycle Bin, where the file stays for a few days or a few weeks, depending on how often you empty the bin or how full the folder is. You can restore the file which is in Recycle Bin to its original location from where you had deleted it. Double-click Recycle Bin icon on the desktop. The Recycle Bin window appears, displaying all the files you have deleted. Click on the file you want to restore. Click on Manage tab. Click on Restore the selected items. The file disappears from the Recycle Bin and reappears in its original folder. Emptying the Recycle Bin. Whenever you want to remove any file or folder permanently from the computer memory, you have to delete that file or folder from the Recycle Bin. After deleting the file or folder from Recycle Bin, it cannot be restored again. These displays of the Recycle Bin indicate whether the bin contains the deleted files or whether it is empty. Contains deleted files. Does not contain deleted files. Double-click Recycle Bin icon on the desktop. Not shown. Click on Empty Recycle Bin button. Delete multiple items dialog box appears. Click on Yes to permanently delete all the files in the Recycle Bin. Searching files. After you have created so many of files on your computer, you might have trouble locating a specific file because these files are stored in various folders throughout the hard drive. You can save your time by using Windows 10 search option. Windows 10 searches not only the documents but also email messages, contacts, Internet Explorer favorites, applications and more. Open the folder and click on the search box. Type your search text. As you type, Windows displays the folders and documents in the current folder with names, contents or keywords that match your search text. If you see the folder or file you want, double-click on it to open it.
If you like the video, click on like button, subscribe my channel, click on bell notification. Thank you.